Good afternoon. My name is Angela Mwene, and I'm representing the beautiful country of Kenya. What is the first thing that comes to mind when you hear the word Africa? One day I just walked onto campus and I randomly asked people. And oftentimes Africa is associated with war, famine, disease, kids with flies in their eyes. Despite all the hardships, there's this inner beauty of Africa's people that exhibits strength and resilience. And it is this strength that inspires me to fight for those who feel that there is no hope to move on. I believe in the future of Africa. I believe in our people. My Africa is Beautiful is a campaign that promotes my platform, which is to overcome the image of hopelessness in Africa while empowering our youth in the areas of education and leadership development. Two groups that I will target are youth in Kenya's internally displaced camps and internally displaced families affected by HIV/AIDS as a result of prostitution. Just a quick overview. In 2007, Kenya experienced post-election violence, which resulted in over 300,000 people being displaced, 1,200 people being killed, over 1,200 people being killed, and about 300 IDP camps across the country. Houses were burnt, schools were destroyed, and many people did not return back to their homeland for fear of being attacked. You can always assume what people in these situations need, but I went a step further and created a survey to find out what these kids in the internally displaced camps really need. And most of the kids expressed that their biggest fear is lack of education in their life. And also girls involved in sexual activity and prostitution. I believe by providing education, we can break this cycle of poverty and hopelessness. Education is the one gift that keeps on giving. My goal is to create a boarding secondary school and also house 50 families. I've partnered with the Northwest Kenyan Association, the Guru Clothing, and a number of African entertainment households in the U.S. to assist me in raising funds. So far, I have acquired 100 acres of land. 50 acres of this land will be used for 50 families to help them rebuild their lives. Each family will receive 1 acre of land, which is enough to give them a house and enough land to farm on to sustain their family. And the rest of the land I will use to develop my day school, which eventually after 1 year will become a boarding school. I'll go to Kenya March 1st to lay out the blueprint for the school, and within 4 months I hope to have at least house 10 families. Next, to address the issue of HIV and AIDS affecting girls that participate in prostitution, I plan to host red tea parties. Anyone that knows anything about Kenya knows that tea is a big part of our culture. I plan to sell these red bracelets, which represents not only the world fight against AIDS, but specifically AIDS in Africa. And as Miss Africa USA, I believe that if we invest in our youth now, we can secure the future of Africa. Thank you.
Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you'll be successful. So this call has inspired me, and I strongly believe that successfully hold my body and prepare that I will be successful in the future. Okay. Do you know how many African women suffer physical and sexual abuse without making their voice heard? The statistics like that, Ethiopia has 70%. So this thing has really concerned me. And then according to this statistics from the World Health Organization, and according to the statistics in Africa, so that Ethiopia, 70% of women suffer physical and sexual abuse. Additionally, 9 out of 10 women, they believe that men are justified in them. And then I would like to change that to you. So in order to alleviate this problem, this is the program that I'm going to make African Women Association for Development and Leadership. So the woman is on her base there in Africa. So I'm trying to host this. to the organization and guidance. My mission is dedicated to enhance lasting self-awareness and leadership skill in women's life. My core philosophy and encourage professionals like psychiatrists and therapists women, because the sensitive women, they can share and they can be a model for women. And this is my core philosophy. This woman looks like she's representing the woman and the whole country. As a woman, mother of the country, and mother of the country, all women deserve protection, dignity, respect, and support. Then population that will benefit from the program, African abused women and between the age of 18 to 30. Why? Because they're more likely to get involved in an abusive relationship, and then they might be drilled in bad marriage. And then the goal is starting the program with stand-up-abused women, because I want to make sure those services has a quality. And then responsibility mental abuse, and then helping the relationship or ability to strengthen. And this is the people that I'm looking for as a sponsorship, the counselor. My professor, my psychology professor, Dr. Kuno, is from Nigeria, and he's willing to help me because he has his own business, so he counsels people, and then I was able to help those people, and then the leadership skill. The funding resource is the selling African tradition and asking for leadership of society. And then I want to conclude this: the woman is the full circle. I can see that. Within her is the heart to create, nurture, and transform. Thank you very much.
And my book drive project is geared towards my platform, which is to raise awareness by focusing on providing help for disadvantaged children in Cameroon and possibly Africa at large. The reason why I'm passionate about my platform is because of my 6-year-old stepsister. She was born and left orphan, so I'm truly inspired by her story. And so for over 2 years now, I have been supporting and helping out 2 organizations which are close to me, Shaping Destiny and Keep a Child Alive. Who does my project benefit? My project is for the Shaping Destiny organization. I want to create a book drive project to provide books for the library for the children to use. Shaping Destiny organization is an organization based in the northwest region of Cameroon, specifically in a small village called Benga. They have over 150 children over there, and their main role is to provide for the needs of disadvantaged children through health, education, and the protection of children's rights. How do I plan on getting this done? I have 3 strategic points I have to raise to do this. The first thing is to buy used books from various public library locations. The used books over there are usually very cheap, ranging from about 50 cents to about $10 per book. Secondly, I want to write detailed letters to elementary schools at Fort Wayne and Harris counties, which are based in Houston, Texas, requesting them to donate books for helping disadvantaged children in Africa. Last but not least, I want to engage my friends and family members to support this project through mediums like Facebook or any other medium possible to help me out to getting this fulfilled. The duration time for my project is just a 6-month time range for me to fulfill this. And as Miss Africa USA, I plan that I want to become a global ambassador to fulfill my platform and possibly other platforms here. And I believe that no child should be left to suffer simply because their basic needs cannot be met. Thank you.